on or improved.
I rise with great pleasure to offer my support to Amendment 45 in the name of the Right Reverend Prelate, the Lord Bishop of Durham, to which I've attached my name, which is, in a way, a kind of reverse angle of Amendment 63, which 45 says adult learners should be able to get universal credit. 62 says on universal credit you should be able to become an adult learner. I'm not sure which is the best way around. I'm not sure that it matters or will be much practical difference. But I think both the Right Reverend Prelate and the Noble Lord Lord's story have very clearly outlined the kind of Kafkaesque complications that arise and the kind of unreasonable, unintended traps that people can find themselves in when they seek to study and find the system just simply doesn't allow them to study. I very briefly want to come from the other point of view and think about the whole overall good of the country. And as I was contemplating these amendments, I was thinking back to hearing an economist talking about how, perhaps slightly counterintuitively, having a very short period between people becoming unemployed and finding a new job might not be the best actual thing. Because if you have very low levels of unemployment benefits, as we do in the UK compared to many continental countries, then what happens is people have to grab the first job they can possibly secure, the first job that comes along. And that means you get an awful lot of square pegs in round holes. You get people who are not best for the job, they're not good for the employer, and it's not good for them to be in a job to which they're not suited. If you actually have a longer period of time in which people are able to assess their skills, improve their skills, and then find the right job, stay in that job for longer, advance in that job, make real progress, then what we actually need to do is move towards a system that allows that to happen. And as we so often debate, often in different kinds of subjects, when we're talking about the economy, we talk about how do we solve our productivity problem. Well, these are the kind of base issues that we really need to think about. And I would say that Amendments 45 and 62 really address these, 63 address these. Now, in terms of Amendment 62, I also want to offer the Green Group support. The Noble Lord Aberdare said nearly everything I was going to say, so I'm not going to repeat all of that, because it is reminiscent, some of the reports you hear of the Green Homes grant of employers really struggling to get paid. And of course, if we're talking about small employers, cash flow, that can become a really serious problem for people. But I will just also note one figure that says that the North East, which has the region of the highest unemployment in England, is also with the area with the lowest rate of take-up of Kickstart. And that's obviously a concern and something a review really should look at, particularly in light of the government's levelling up agenda.